Hello, motherfuckers. We are Amber. We are the Mooiisstt Maker. And this is my club of Cottontales, a beautiful little place that I come randomly but usually daily to just simply be. Come to chill, come to chat with me, myself, and I, and hopefully any other Cottontales that happen to come on by. But irregardless, it's me, myself, and I, and we are going to enjoy some Fortnite for our Thursday. Now, this Thursday is a little bit different than usual Thursdays. Usually Thursday, because it's the day before Mommy Daughter Day. Usually, I get a little bit more me time. That's not the case for today, but that's okay. I'd rather more money get put into the household than getting an extra hour to myself. So yeah, first things on the moist agenda would be spreading of the content. So let's do that. Mm-hmm. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of hopefully technology's doing what I want it to do. That's the hope, anyways. Armando. We are Amber. We are moist. Common love wasn't for us. We created something phenomenal. Don't you agree? Don't you agree? I don't wanna live another life. This one's pretty nice. Who needs to go to sleep when I got you next to me? I actually slept pretty good last night, but I find that when I watch my buddies stream before bed, it actually helps me sleep like really well. So that was nice. I recommend if you watch Twitch streamers to follow Sergeant Smashton. SGT Smashton. I recommend solid content. And they're not bad to look at. Let's be honest. There's definitely like I would probably watch it because they're my friend, but because they are attractive, it definitely keeps my interest a little bit more than someone I don't want to bang. You know what I mean? We are alive. Right motherfucking now. It is currently 11:37 a.m. So good motherfucking morning from me to you. It is the 24th of September 2020 and we are live right this motherfucking moment. Come say hello to me, Cottontails. Come chill, come chat. Come, be moist as a motherfucker. Okay. Um Perfect. We are Amber, Mooiisstt Maker. I honestly, this title, I'm like, I'm loving it, especially because it's like wham. I love it. One W, two A's, three M's, because it's we are Amber, moist Maker. So it's wham, dude. I'm kind of here for this wham right now. Wham at a wham wham. Wablammy. Whoosh. 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 Okay, we don't need that. Perfect. The content has been spread. Just a little tighter, come on. One day, hopefully sooner rather than later, we'll have more Club Cottontails that actually come to chill and chat with me than lurk, because I still find that we get a lot more lurkers, but we have had an onslaught of newer Cottontails, and the newer Cottontails definitely, need time to lurk and observe and see what the fuck this is about. Well, I get it. What up, Izzy? Happy Thursday. How you doing, man? Getting ready to have my first medicine of the meeting. It's been a pretty good morning thus far. I'm not, because I got good sleep last night and I fell asleep with a person in my head that, I have a crush on, and it's not like a tainted crush. Um, I woke up in a pretty good mood, but I'm still, if I'm being 100% honest with myself, I'm still feeling pretty lonely. And I'm worried about this weekend because I did reach out to a few people about hanging out this weekend, but we haven't really had any, comeback from that. And then I don't know. I'm gonna have to do something, definitely spend a good portion of time here in Club Cottontail on Saturday, um, just to guarantee that I am going to get through the following week, because obviously next weekend, we'll be at my Sissy Wolf's house, and that's down in Vancouver. So not only will I get to see her, but all of my friends that make weird ass and lame excuses to why they can't come up here, I can see them while I'm down there. So, there's conveniencies all around there. But yeah, I got some good sleep last night. I woke up feeling refreshed, so the morning time was a whole lot easier. But like I said, if I'm being honest, I still have that kind of lonely. We're so lonely, we have nobody to call our own. Holy fuck. Why is water so good? I don't know why anyone would want to drink anything other than water. I mean, every so often, my taste buds want a little bit more, but water is just where it's at. And especially now that I have, got my Jolly Ranchers for my sweet fix, and I also love that the packaging straight up says, keep on sucking. I'm just like, will do, Jolly Ranchers. Will do. Baby, you let it fall, you let it fall, now you want me. You want me back now. I feel so funny. 'Cause baby, I'm long gone. Oh, why? Okay, oh wait, are you? Are you actually working? So, Assbot is working, little Nightbot, but are my emojis, are my little purple and green heart, little bunny rabbit bitches blowing out some smoke? And they doing it. Yes, thank you. Dope. Alright. Cheers, there's my lighter, and ha! Past Cottontail got the bowl all loaded for us, and it has some crumble on it. So my Opal Alice is starting to get down a little low. We can kind of just see it's got one nug in there. So we got some more Opal Alice to mix with our pink lemonadras to have our nice little mixtures. I made sure to pick some more up today because Rainbow's father, after he leaves at 2 today, won't be back in the house until Saturday morning. Um, which I think I'm hoping that it's not super rainy this weekend because, um, I think I might like pack myself a little thing and just like go to the park for the day, take myself a book, take a blanket, take some snacks, and just chill at the park for a hella long time. I also, okay, shit eating grin. So there is a dispensary here where I live, and there is some cute motherfuckers that work there. And I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm just gonna get super brazen, even though I haven't done, like, I have not approached someone face to face in so long. But there is some cute human beings that be working there, so I need to just like put out the feelers. None of them be wearing rings, so that's good. They could be engaged, but at least they're not married. Put our feelers out into the world. Because it's funny is like a lot of people seem to think that I'm like super acquainted with the dating app world when I've only started using dating apps this year. Um, I've actually never dated anyone from a dating site ever. I've tried getting to know people, but I have not actually dated someone. Um, all of my people that I dated or actual boyfriends were people that I met face to face. That's usually where my interactions come from. So I'm thinking that we put our talons out on the cute stoner boys that work. Like, cause there is like there's this one guy that's like my height, but he's super cute, and there's another guy that's tall and cute. And he wears nail polish, so he could be a very open-minded individual. He could be bi, could be gay. He gives bi vibes though. I wouldn't mind finding myself a nice bi boy. Currently doing your nails, nice, nice. I have a little bit of nail polish on because me and Rainbow have her pointer is blue and her thumb is pink, opposite of mine, and then her toes are this blue color. I really like this blue color. I actually just really like this brand. I think I'm going to um, switch to only buying this brand of nail polish. It's called Fluid. The colors are super vibrant, but what does it for me is that it dries within minutes. Like, like, this is the first time in a long time that I actually have nail polish that doesn't have any fingerprints in it whatsoever. And I even did good on the pink, but the pink one doesn't dry. Like, it dries faster than most nail polishes, but not as fast as this blue one. And I got them from my Ipsy bag. I usually will just get my nail polish at the Dollar Tree because even though it's Dollar Tree nail polish, it actually is pretty good. It dries pretty fast because it's not anything about it being Dollar Tree brand. Like, Dollar Tree just gets the runoff from other places, so you actually can get some pretty good shit from the Dollar Tree. Same thing as, like, you can get some real good shit from Walmart. But anywho, I'm going to toke, and hopefully after this toke we continue this good feeling because I've been very mindful since this morning and definitely falling asleep to my buddy's meeting last night. Sergeant Smashton on Twitch was playing some Scum last night, and I watched it a little bit, chatted with him before, really, like, watching him and chatting with him is what made me tired. Like, literally, that interaction helped me to be able to relax enough to fall asleep. So I just want to say thank you to my friend Ashton for that because, like, for one, you were just wanting to stream because you wanted to stream and you like having someone to chat with, and for me, it like literally relaxed me to the point that I was able to get some of the best sleep I've had this week. So thank you for that. And it doesn't hoit that he is good to look at. I can't wait till Rain is 18. I'm going to take her to have her nails done with me. Aww. Why wait until she's 18? Do they have to be 18? I remember when I was like 14, my mom went and I got fake nails for the first time. I definitely will be taking my daughter to get manicures, but I'll definitely do it at a place that, like, they're more known for having younger children. Because sometimes, like, parlor ladies and gentlemen can get real brutal with your nails. Um, I'm so happy that, like, I have a super girly girl because my 2 year old sits there and I'm like, would you like me to paint your nails? And she's like, oh yeah. And then she sits there and I'm like, okay, don't move. And she's just like her little fingers and toes like spread, and then she's 2, so she's like ooh, and I'm like don't touch, and she's like ooh, like looking at it but not touching. And then she did touch one of them, but then she goes uh-oh, and I'm like I told you not to touch it, and she goes back to doing this. It was, I mean, she's literally today 2 years and 3 months old. I'm very, very thankful for having such a intellectual child, and really for me being able to be mindful enough to be there for her, because my child only learns what I'm able to teach her at this point in time, because I'm the one that's around her 100%. So I'm really proud. Well, I'm glad he let me know she's having broccoli. I was going to have broccoli for dinner, so now I know to do an apple with dinner. Okay. Well, no, I get not like fake nails. But why not just nail polish? To each their own, obviously. Like me personally, unless she comes to me when she's like 14, 15, 16, 17 and says, hey mom, I'd like to get fake nails done, I'm not just going to take her to go get it. You know what I mean? Um, it's the sort of thing, like, I had been watching my mom get her nails done, and I had asked my mom, and I remember when I was like 8 or 9, my mom took me to get a pedicure. I can't remember if it was at a parlor or like her friend did it, but I got a pedicure, or a manicure, I mean. Um, but yeah, I mean, I could get that maybe they just don't want her to have nail polish in general, but I mean, like, there's some nail polishes that literally dry within 2 minutes, and it's just nail polish. It's not gel nail polish where for you do a lot of that uberly fancy shit where you, like, have to, like, put it into a machine. I'm just talking, like, normal nail polish that you just put on, it dries, and then you go about your day. That's what I did for my 2-year-old. I want to be 100% clear just so no one thinks that I put gel or acrylics on my 2-year-old. I actually took a cute little picture of her toesies. Oh, they're the most adorable thing I've ever seen. And the fact that, like, she held still for me to do it, I'm just, like, impressed. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I totally get them not wanting fake nails until she's 18, but nail polish isn't a fake nail, it's just painting your nail. Like, I remember being a little ass kid and taking my markers and coloring in my nails to make them pretty, you know what I mean? Yeah, I already know that's what you're doing. Believe me, I know what kind of nails you get. She's like, Curly got my hand under the lamp. I already know. I already know. Okay, we have some more Wolverine challenges. Oh, fuck, that's right. It's Thursday. Bitch, it's week 5. That's right. Ah! Okay. Alright. Eliminations at Dirty Dick's. Boobies at the Domain of the Doom. What do we got here? Drive a car from Slurpee to Catty Corner in less than 4 minutes. Okay. Without getting out. Oh, we could do that. We could do that. We can do that. From Slurpee to Catty. Ooh. Ooh, I see what they did. Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay, I see. I see, I see, I see. I love those driving ones. Collecting floating rings at Coral Castle. In a vehicle, jump through the flaming ring at Salty Springs. Okay. And then, okay, so this one, I'm not even sure. A lot of people are like, how the fuck do we make a robot dance? So that's going to be an interesting one. Oh, no. Work them Kegels, girl. You got this. You got this. Laughing my ass. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. I love it. She needs to pee and he is peeing. That's fucking great. Or he's literally working on the driving challenge that I was talking about. It's one or the other. And then I have obviously all of my normal. So, gosh, you guys, this is gonna be rough though, because I I done the math, and if I want to reach level 190 before the end of the season, which is only 10 weeks, I need to be level 100 by the end of this week. Realistically, that's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try though. Fucking A. Last night I actually played some and I got a fucking victory royale. Like, I wasn't even, like, it was so crazy too. I was just like hella feeling the match. I'm like, damn, this is a really good match. I was like, this is feeling like a dubsy. And then all of a sudden I kill the top 3 and take the dubsy, and I'm like, well, there we go. I love wins like that where, you know, you're like, oh wow, my solo wins have now hella surpassed my duos, because I'm at 35 there, and my duo is still in its 20s. That's so dope, because there for a hot minute, my duos, like, my very first win was a duo win, fucking 3 years ago. It's September, almost the end, well, not almost the end, it pretty much is the end of September, right? And September of 2017 is when Fortnite came to be, which I've been hearing and seeing about stuff for them celebrating the birthday, which I don't know if or when that is gonna be a thing. Oh yeah, so this is the next one. They'll locate a Trask transport truck. And then next week... See, now it says unlock in 6 days for all of these things, but that's not how it works. Alright, I mean, you know what, we should, like, for our first one of the day, we should not even worry about doing any of that. We should just focus on warming up and enjoying the motherfucking match. Yes. Well, Kottontale Yonsei. Fuck yeah. Alright. Now, it just says eliminate Stark robots. It does not say or specify a certain location. So I'm probably going to go to, like, the farthest Quinjet location. Hey, and if it happens to be by Slurpee, I could do that, too. See, my brain, I can't help but not work on challenges. I just like them so damn much. I think that's why I like Sims so much. Because Sims was always about, like, completing stuff to be able to do something else. And then they made, you know, PC Sims, and it was like, oh, all the things that you like about console Sims, you can do it without having to do the other stuff. Yay for people who could afford a PC. Like, I did not get to play Sims on the PC until, like, 2005, 2006, because it was my friends who had the computer, you know what I mean? My mom, you know, we never had a computer in the house. But she did always, like, for one, she had a cell phone because she had a work cell phone. Like, she was one of those people that had a cell phone in the 90s when it still wasn't that common to be seeing a cell phone, you know what I mean? Like, my mom had a cell phone in 96. And, like, I remember the late 90s and early 2000s, we always had a console. Although, it did make me sad, because my mom was the type of person that if you wanted the next one, we had to sell the previous one. I remember when the 360 came out, and my brothers wanted it so bad, and it was still at a time when everything was shared, and we had to get rid of our Xbox, we had to get rid of our PlayStation 2, we had to get rid of, and I had fought. I had fought because I was the only one that was still playing them, and that's the reason why my mom was like, we can't keep them, like, your little brothers don't play it. They hadn't played the Sega or the Nintendo 64 in a long time by the time that the 360 came out, and it was just like, it was like one of those heartbreaking moments. I'm like, but why? Like, I still play it. Like, please. And my mom even says that she wishes she would have let me keep that stuff because I probably would have kept it really nice. Oh, Mom, I definitely would have. If my mom would have let me keep the Nintendo 64, I would still have my original Nintendo 64 and my original clear controller. I believe it was a Mad Cat controller, actually, I believe. But I would still have it, and it would still work, and it would still be real nice. That was the one thing whenever we traded our shit in to GameStop to get the next thing, they're always like, wow, this is in such really nice condition. And I'm like, thank you. I'm like, it is in really nice condition because I kept it really nice. So many games. I really do wish, like, if I had to choose, it'd be a really hard decision, but I would probably go with my Sega. Oh, God. Or would I go Nintendo 64? Fuck, that's a hard decision. I still don't know which one I would choose. If, like, I had a choice, like, you can have one or the other. You know what I mean? What the fuck? Wait, what? Gorgers? So, when I read the word gorger, I think of a couple things. I've watched gypsy shows, and a gorger is, like, an English person, like a non-gypsy. And then when I think of gorger, I think of someone who gorges themselves, like, like eating a bunch of things. So, if it's neither of those, I have no idea. I had to use some of the I had to use the palms of my hand to pull my PJ bottoms down, but now I can't figure out how to pull them back up. Ah! Girl! Shit. Thumbs? Maybe? Oh, man. I don't miss, like, I don't know. I'm one of those people that, like, I really like girly things, but I also don't really like girly things. Like, and it's certain girly things. Like, I like getting my nails done, and I like the way it looks, but like, I kind of don't like the way it feels. um, and and when it comes to my outfits, I'm very like girly. I love fashion. Like everything about clothing and accessories, I'm just like yes, 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 yes. But not just feminine fashion. Like I really love androgynous looks. I mean, I myself am a very androgynous human being. Like androgynous basically means that you could be a pretty girl or a pretty boy. Essentially. And the reason I say pretty is because most people who are androgynous, I've never encountered an androgynous person who has had people say that they are unattractive. You know what I mean? Like, most of the time, like, there's some super androgynous women where, like, it makes some people feel a certain type of way. They're like, damn, like, I don't know if I'm into men or women now. Like, when it's like, how about you're just into beings? You know what I mean? Georgia, oh, I love you so much. She had to get her mom to do. I just imagine you just like, Mom, like, I need, I need your help. Oh man, well, when you gotta go, right? All right. Oh man, I am nicely medicated. Thank you, Club Contel. Thank you, Universe. Thank you all around. Oh, Garfield. The yard is probably gonna need cut one more time the next dry day. The grass is going to need to be cut because at a certain point you don't have to do anything to your yard because it's in fall and winter time shit doesn't grow. I mean there's some plants that do, but we don't got any that grow. I will have some leaves. Oh, I love raking leaves. For the longest time my roommate wouldn't let me get a rake so I could rake the damn leaves, and I never understood why he always fought me on basic sort of things, and it's because he just didn't like me, so it had nothing to do with the rake, the basic need for the house. He just didn't want to listen to me. But when I finally got a rake, I was so fucking happy just to be able to rake my damn leaves. Oh, man. Oh, fuck. I love that type of shit. Oh! Okay! Georgia, I love you so much. Oh, you can be tomboyish, definitely, cause you like big hoodies and stuff like that. But I would say that you're very girly with a little bit of tomboyishness to you. Definitely, especially because you like horror and gore and stuff like that. For me, I'm a very masculine woman. Like anyone who meets me, they can tell. Like I've had guys go, brah, you think a lot like a guy. And I'm like, thank you. I don't know what else to say. You know what I mean? Other than thank you. But they're not used to it because it's usually a person that I've just had sex with, and they're like, it makes a person feel confused when they are attracted to me sometimes, and I'm like, that's within yourself. Like, I am a very girly, like I'm a hyper feminine female. Like I am a very girly girl, but I'm a masculine girly girl. Like kind of like a bodybuilder, if you will. You know what I mean? And honestly, I do plan on quaffing. Like right now, I got a fresh ass tattoo. You can only see their feet. Oh my gosh, you can only see his feet and a little bit of the Alfred Gary. That's so cute. Um, but I already can lift most human beings like easily, like people over 250 pounds. I can just lift them up. You know what I mean? Like my ex, he is 6 foot and always right around 200 pounds, and I could easily pick him up easily with ease. And it always weirded him out because I have health problems. You know what I mean? Like I've always had my health problems. But that's just it, is like your health does not dictate what you do, especially if you're mindful and you do certain things. Like that's why I try to get people to do yoga, because like yoga is a huge reason to me being able to do majority of the shit that I do. Like, yeah, I mean, obviously you have to have just like strength. And that, you know, a lot of my strength definitely comes from the fact that I had a body cast when I was very young, so I built muscles at a very young age that, you know, usually aren't being built. Hold up, there was just like a fatty stack of cash on that table. But I also really like, so if you know wrestlers, Beth Phoenix. Oh, fuck. Beth Phoenix is so fucking beautiful. And then she has these guns that like are almost, they're kind of like intimidatingly big, but her eyes are just so hypnotizing that it's just like like it's just like the perfect mixture of like masculine and feminine, and I just live for it. I think I had a dream last night. or my brain just, I don't even know. Like, there's some sexiness playing all up in my head. I ain't mad at it. But it's also very distracting. Yes, I'm glad I... See, I'm trying to save those splashers, to be honest. I don't want to just use them to use them. Oh! Well, I hope that he works on that, because you should never feel threatened by a masculinity in, like, your woman. You know what I mean? Like, I hope that he works on that. I am an extremely masculine woman, and I have never had a man tell me that I emasculate him, or, like, I mean, my ex said that I did, but, I mean, everything that he says or does to me is a manipulation, so, because I already know that he enjoys my masculine side of me. He's probably embarrassed by that, but I hope he seriously works on that insecurity, because that's exactly what that is. It's just an insecurity. Because you should never have to hear that from your significant other, you know what I mean? Because that's like making you feel bad for being you. Hell yeah. Because, like, if you like who you are, there's no reason for you to evolve. Like, if you don't like how masculine you are, like, it makes you feel less feminine, it makes you feel less of a woman or whatever, then definitely work on being less masculine. But if you love who you are, you should be with someone who loves you for who you are. You know what I mean? Like, I know who I am. I just have to find someone who knows who they are and wants to get to know me, you know, and we mesh well, our connection's good, you know what I mean? Like, somewhere out there. Somewhere. Or I've made the connection already and it's just like going a turtley pace. Or it's someone I have met and, you know, we may or may not rekindle something later, because that happens sometimes. You know what I mean? Oh my god, a fucking mega booby. What do you got for me? Nothing good. Are you fucking kidding me? Well, I might as well pick it up just because I don't want someone else to pick it up. Let's go get this motherfucker. Hi. Oh, hi. Oh, you build. Okay. Oh, they're so sweaty. Playing against super sweaty people is just never fun. I still can't get over that. I waddled down the stairs to get her help. That is... Oh, man. As soon as they built a hotel with Wi-Fi in front of me, I should have been like... Let's see, what flavor we should have. You know how you were saying, Georgia, that you wanted blue raspberries? Well, I want grape, okay? There's literally only been like 3 grape in this whole bag, and I'm a little disappointed. But I have a shit ton of blue raspberry. I'm gonna have some cherry. Yes. Cherry Jolly Ranchers. Put them in your mouth. Alright, let's investigate that. No. Oh, no. Don't care about them fish. There is a Quinjet thing. So we're gonna go there and then locate this Tresk truck thing. Ah, yeah, 3 weeks. That's not even that long. And it's gonna be the planets, right? Because you already have the moons phases. Come here. Mm-hmm. Alright, now take out some of these dark robots. Hell yeah, I'm down to play some. I'm just gonna be working on challenges, obviously. Um, right now I'm trying to figure out how to make one of these motherfuckers dance for me. Oh, there we go. Oh! You emo and they start dancing. You guys! They bust out in the robot. Best challenge ever. Oh my gosh. That was fucking great, you guys. That was great. And I love that there was 2 of them by me. And we did the fucking... That was everything about that was fucking phenomenal. Yep, yep. Okay. Now, see if we can find this truck. Well, I think it's up there. I'm gonna investigate. Tattoo fixers. Maybe not. Maybe it's just... Maybe it's... that. Jolly Ranchers are so fucking good. So is tattoo fixers like botched, but for tattoos? Oh, locate... yeah, okay. Well, this was... okay. Cool. Dope. Got a rift there if we wanted to. Yeah, I doubt there's gonna be any boobies left at Doom's anything. Oh, robot bitches. Goodbye. Oh my gosh. One of you actually followed. Oh, nice. Oh, it's on Netflix. I'll have to check it out. Oh, fuck. We are definitely going to be hopping in this ride that pings as a red car. That's awesome. I enjoy watching, like, shows where they fix some shit up, whether it's, like, a person or an object or whatever. Two of my robot bitches. I can hear more fireflies, but I don't see them. Oh, wow. Maybe I was hearing them because they were in my hand in the jar. That's intriguing. Should go to that hut. There could potentially be something good in the hut. Hell yeah, see, that's what botched kind of is like people who had botched plastic surgery. And then, the botched plastic surgeons fix the botchery. I wonder if they'll get into the boat. No. Ah, motherfucker. They had a gold burst. Well, alrighty. I have a lot of cherry, a lot of blue raspberry. I seriously think that the whole bag only had like 3 grape. So disappointing. Give me the grape. Nice, nice. Dr. Doom. I don't know why it's showing She-Hulk on there, but we just unlocked the Dr. Doom one, which is hilarious that it was showing She-Hulk. Or maybe, wait, what? I'm so confused. So it's this one. So it was Wolverine, but it was showing She-Hulk. How interesting. Fucking weird. Technology are weird. Okay. Challenges. Let's see. Ow! Fuck me. I should have killed one more of the Stark robots. Are you fucking kidding me? Like... That kind of annoys me a little bit. Like... I don't even know what past Amber was thinking. Don't even know. Alright. Well, current Amber is gonna smoke a bowl. Are you currently... I see that you're in lobby now. I don't know if you're gonna play a match while I toke or whatnot. Body fixers fix other things too? Ooh. Like how do you mean? I mean, I imagine a body fixer would probably fit like things that naturally happen to the body. You know what I mean? Versus someone, you know, going and getting plastic surgery and it happens. Like, for example, I have a giant scar on the side of my body because I had a surgery when I was very young. Destroy a gorger. What the fuck is a gorger? Is that one of the challenges? Oh, yeah. No idea. But, good job for you. Like, of course you have a shit ton of the stuff already. Like, this is literally that matches that you guys saw me play as the first matches I've played today, so. Because my mornings are with my mini. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. That's what's up. So yeah, it's not just unnatural stuff like going and getting plastic surgery and having it botched, but natural things that you can't necessarily help. Like, I imagine like a person might have like a lot of cysts or skin tags on the outside of them. Oh yeah. Well, I never care about winning either. I was just playing to play. I always play my first match to just play. I've literally played 3 matches so far today. But that's just it, is for me. Like, if I just wanted to play the video game, I wouldn't be here in Club Cottontail. I would just be playing the video game. Club Cottontail is not just one thing. It exists because I need it to exist for what it is. If I just wanted to play the video game and work on challenges, I wouldn't have even started the meeting whatsoever. No. That's too much for you? I mean, I'm surprised because you're like Miss Gory. do still feel like kind of just napping all day. Oh, I can't wait until Monday when I can pull the second skin off. I definitely will be happy to do that. Peels the skin from its skin. I mean, I don't enjoy watching a person nail something into their nose, but I don't enjoy most things, and I hate how most horror movies, they do something that makes you want to hold your body. Like, it's the worst when, like, someone's Achilles heel gets, like, sliced or just anything like that. Oh, man. There's a scene in, House of Wax. Paris Hilton, before she dies, she gets her Achilles heel fucking sliced. And, like, I'm sorry, she does some good acting in that movie. I personally love Paris Hilton. Like, she's what, like, it's the sort of thing that you like what you like, you know what I mean? And I've always enjoyed just her being, you know what I mean? I find that when you allow yourself to just enjoy what you enjoy, you have a more enjoyable life. Ayo. But no, I recently watched her documentary, her life documentary, and I just, like, I don't know. I personally just love it. And I think it's funny that a lot of people thought that, like, her, like, little baby voice was, like, her real voice. Because, like, I never thought her baby voice was like that. I mean, of course, I'm one of those people that, like, reads in between the lines sort of thing. So, like, whenever I'm watching her, I'm just, like, looking past just what I am seeing. And plus, in The Simple Life, she did use more of her natural, like, low voice. I love it. I love, like, other human beings that have a low voice like me. Well, alto motherfuckers for the win. Well, and it's especially funny because, like, my voice may be more deep on a usual basis, but every so often it hits some high notes. It's funny. Huh. Woof. Oh my gosh. That sounds so crazy. Oh my gosh. Man, sometimes I wish that, like, well, I do wish that Clark College had not lost my paperwork, because I was so ready and excited to just do it all. But that's one thing that I've learned as I gotten older is knowing what you can and can't do, and then pushing yourself enough, not to the breaking point, but enough to evolve yourself. That's strength, you know what I mean? Trying to do things just because you think that's what you're supposed to do and it causes you damage, that's weakness, you know what I mean? So, whereas, you know, I'm disappointed how that went. That was supposed to happen the way it did. Best thing you can do for yourself is be true to yourself. Girl, I don't even I don't even want to think about that. Like, I could imagine that it was terrifying. You know what I mean? Wait, the horses? For that project in college, are you telling me you gotta, like, be around horses? See, horses kind of, like, freak me the fuck out. Yeah, no. I have a slight love for horses. Like, if you've watched my Red Dead meetings, you already know, like, I enjoy the horse riding, but there is nothing more terrifying than a fucking horse. Like, I mean, there is some other things that are more terrifying. Like, I don't know what I'm more scared of, a horse or a spider. Probably a horse. Most definitely a horse. Oh, the police horses? Oh, that's cute. And it makes me think of the movie Half Half Baked when the super stoner of the group ends up giving a diabetic horse just like a bunch of fucking sweets. Oh man. I don't know why that's like I don't know why when you said police horse, that's just the first thing that popped into my head. That's fun. Yeah, they are huge because they hold people. People ride on horses, man. Bro, no. Like, and like all sorts of people. Like, obviously, you're not going to put like a 300 pound being on a horse that is only around that size. Like they have like beast ass horses that can hold like big ass people, and then like standard fucking horses can still like carry a motherfucker that is around like 250 to 300 pounds. That's insanity. The fact that a grown ass adult horse can carry just an adult being, like, that blows my mind. I'm good. I'm good with something like that. Think, nah. Mm-mm. I don't know. I think I might just play sololy. I don't know. My anxiety is through the roof right now, so I'm just gonna enjoy my bolio, my chats with Georgia, pop these blue raspberries in my mouth when my bowl's done. Because that's another thing is, like, usually on Thursdays, I get until 5:30 for myself. But since Rainbow's dad has to go into work early, um, it's like a normal day. So I'm just trying to have today be as relaxed as possible. So then tomorrow will be as relaxed as possible because tomorrow is just me and Rainbow, and whereas it's really nice just me and her, it's definitely a more stressful day because it's just me and her. You know what I mean? And kids are exhausting. So kids are exhausting, and then I also have to deal with wanting to get up out of bed. But this morning was easier than the last few days to get out of bed. And I definitely contribute to that, to like having a good night's rest. And I even stretched my legs before, because I usually try to do that before I get out of bed, just kind of stretch my legs a little bit. And then we did do a little bit of stretching upstairs in Rainbow's room like we usually like to do. I just find that whenever I have mentally low days in whatever sort of way, we slack on some other things. But so I just got to do my best to surround myself with positivity because, we already have so much negativity coming from Rainbow's dad. I don't need new connections that I make and friends and things like that to be a negative, like, feeling. And if it is a triggering feeling, then it's just one that I'll desensitize myself to. You know what I mean? I'm hoping that I have less moments where I have to desensitize myself, because IRL is just pretty fucking crazy. Like, it sucks that, you know, essentially right now where I sit, I have to, like, get over a romantic connection that we made. You know what I mean? Because obviously it's not going nowhere, and that kind of sucks. So once it'll be good. It'll be good, especially because I'll be able to put any residual energy, hopefully, into our FWB next weekend. I have to let them know that I'm gonna be down in Vancouver that weekend. Plan a fuck date, if you will. Actually, that's what we did the last time. Oh, man. Damn, Amber's took it so fucking literally, too. Like, I replay it in my brain, and I'm just like, man, you're the one that, like, basically was like, get naked, man. It's time to get sexy. Like, you could have, like, enjoyed the human atmosphere for a little bit before steaming it up, but no. No, that's because that time it literally was just like, I'm gonna take everything that's been going on and just, like, gobble a dick, and that's exactly what we did, and it was very nice. And we'll semi do that next weekend. But we have been lacking for a very long time in romantic affection, and I can get romantic affection, more lusty romantic affection, but it's cuddles, you know what I mean? So, and cuddles that I know that aren't just gonna disappear all of a sudden, you know what I mean? Because that's something that's so shitty about the Red Ranger, is like so much false hope put into that. But it is what it is. I knew the universe popped that motherfucker back into my life to, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm definitely going, like, they're in my life for a reason. Like, you always can learn something from another being. You know what I mean? So, but anything more than that, who knows? Definitely ain't gonna happen right now, though. I just Googled it, and a police horse is like 5'8" at the tallest. That's a whole foot taller than me. See, nah, man. No, horses are definitely taller than 5'8". So, I met a horse in high school. My friend Michelle. Not my best friend Michelle. It was a different Michelle. She was younger than us. Her family owned a horse. And this bitch was taller than me, and I'm 5'8", you know what I mean? This bitch was like 5'11", and this horse was taller than her, you know what I mean? So, I mean, maybe the average. Or a police horse. Maybe they cut it off. Maybe a police horse, they're like, nah, you can't be taller than this. Oh, that poor horse that grew up thinking, oh, day I'm going to be a police horse. And they're like, oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, old chap. You're 5'9". You can't be a fucking police officer now. Because I could see that being a thing. Like, it having a height requirement, because you have to be able to, like, do stuff like in town and stuff like that. Could you imagine just like this massive horse? Could you imagine like a horse taller than 5'8"? Because like 5'8" is pretty tall. You know what I mean? Especially someone like you who's 4'7". You know what I mean? Like 5'8" is a foot taller than you, so it's terrifying. But like that's kind of like norm. I think like 5'8" to 6 feet, I feel like is the normal average height of human beings on the whole. You know what I mean? Like, that's the average height, I think. Maybe because I fall in that height range, I think it's average. I don't know. Wait, what? Well, see, I'm thinking it's 5'8" from, like, the ground to the tippity top part of, like, say, their ears or even, like, their head. I don't fucking know. Who knows? Oh my gosh, what if they do it, like, lengthwise? And that wouldn't make sense. That's like, it's like TVs. TVs, they measure it, like, as an X, like a cross. That is the inches of your fucking television. Most people don't know that, which is sad. Alright. Now I'm gonna play by myself for a little bit. My anxiety is just like through the roof. Like, I mean, like, I got a headache from all of the different ambers. Like, if you read the title, we are Amber. How you doing? We're the Mooiisstt Maker. How you doing? But, like, they are loud as a motherfucker today on a lot of different things. Like, honestly, there's an active panic attack going on, and I know what it's from, and it's just not something I don't want to talk about it. It's a triggering thing that I'm going to use to desensitize myself. It's completely unrelated from, baby daddy, roommate situation, and Red Ranger and all that. So that's kind of nice, I guess. Like, that's a good distraction from that stuff. Oh, I can't wait to be able, next week, Monday, we'll be able to take the second skin off. It's weird, the second skin that's on the tattoo, but it's dope. Oh, Patrick, bitch ass. This right here itches, like, every so often. And Rainbow decided to schmacka me. I mean, straight smacka me. That was very unpleasant. Very, very, very unpleasant. Why did they have to make the boobies to be collected at Doom's Domain? Like, I love this season, but it's also very panic-inducing, some of the portions of it. It makes a bitch not wanna do some things. Okay, so I'll go for the boobies. Why the fuck not? Oh, I can hear them in the back. I can hear them in the back. Ack. There's already someone down at that yellow house. Or actually, I guess that could be a henchman. Most people go for this boobie, but doesn't look like anyone at this time, so who's gonna get it? A Kottontale. I got the boobie, and apparently you can die from a harpoon gun. I did not know that. It's good to know. Oh, no. So, this is my very first tattoo. That has nothing to do with American tattoos. So this is called a second skin. It's usually used in the healthcare facilities for, like, burn victims and things like that. My tattooist came across it because it can be used in the healing of tattoos as well. And it's clear, waterproof, But this is my very first tattoo out of all my tattoos. Like, I have a giant thigh tattoo that it got wrapped with cellophane and some tape put on it, and then an hour later I take that off, and then you just put the lotion on it that you either got from your tattooist, or you can buy Bag Balm or Aquaphor. There's like a bunch of different things that you can put on a tattoo to heal it. This is just something that she's had gotten in like the last month. But it's made for people who, like I said, burn victims, like people who have skin that needs to heal. This is a second skin, so that's what this is. But I think that's funny. Like, American tattoos are weird. They confuse me. When I had mine done, they told me to wrap it up as soon as I got home and then put cream on it so it didn't dry out. Wait, they didn't wrap it for you? That's fucking weird. Because mine definitely, they wrap it before you leave the shop. Like, they clean it up, and then they put a cellophane on it, and then they tape it up. Usually that's what happens. This is something super brand new and super weird, but also super cool because you can actually, see it while, it's healing. But, yeah. Well, no, that's what I'm saying. When you get the tattoo done, they wrap it, and then an hour later is usually when you unwrap it. That's a normal care of a tattoo. Is you get the tattoo done, they clean it, they wrap it, and then an hour later, usually you're home, you unwrap it and you just clean it as normal, Everyone knows how to take care of a tattoo that's had a tattoo. This is just a brand new freaky sort of thing. It's kind of like when self-driving vehicles happen. You know how to still drive the car, but now you have a car that does it for you. It's the same thing with the tattoo. It's like, instead of me having to do all of it, it's doing it for me. Because this second skin is keeping the moisture in, so I don't have to put any lotion on it because it's not getting dry, if that makes sense. I'm completely weirded out by this thing too. It's a brand new sort of thing, and is more prominently used in the healthcare. My tattooist was actually telling me that she had a lady that was a nurse who refused to take it. She's like, no, 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 that's so expensive. And my tattooist was like, no, like, I got it for, don't worry, like, it's inexpensive for me type of thing. So I think it's pretty fucking cool. I like that I can take a shower and I don't have to worry about not getting it wet. Because usually when you take a shower, you have to avoid the area of which you just got tattooed for like a week to 2 weeks. That's not the case with this. But yeah, basically I just keep this on for a week. So 3 p.m. on Monday, I'll be able to take it off. We don't see any more little blue mushies. Alright, now I'm pretty sure it was Slurpee to Caddy. Yep, let's do this. Where? Alright, I need to find a vehicle, which there should be some up here. Right, yeah. Yeah, girl, honestly, Georgia, I'm excited to see, like, what it's gonna look like, you know what I mean? Um, and, like, how it heals. Because I'm usually, like, a very quick healer anyways. Like, my last tattoos behind my ear, they healed within a week, you know what I mean? So it's the type of thing, if I had had this for my behind the ear tattoos, that would have been so crazy. Oh my god, that would have been a game changer. Holy fuck. Alright. This is gonna be crazy. I also can't get out of the vehicle. Oh, I feel like I should have got something that had better gas. Okay, yeah, I just gotta follow this. Alright, I gotta get through. No. We're gonna run out of gas and it's gonna be so sad. See, I was thinking that I should have traveled to a gas station. Ah! Cause see, it's right there. Can we make it up the hill and over that bridge? Like, that's not gonna happen. Oh, no. No. Makes me so sad. Cause see, I'm almost completely out of gas and it's like literally is right there. Maybe I can like, come on, baby. Like, no. Are you, like, do you see this? Do you guys see this? The amount of sadness that I have right now, I like honestly feel like crying. I'm like literally looking at a kitty cat gas station. I literally ran out of gas. meters from destination. I don't even, yeah. So if you're tuning in to be a backseat gamer, I don't really care for that type of energy. Never have, never will. When I'm choosing to do something in a video game, I'm gonna do it how I want to do it. And adding in, you know, how you've done things is just gonna give me more anxiety. So, but how you doing, Mark? How you doing? How you been, man? Did you have a good week? 'Cause it's Thursday, so I mean, how is your week? My week is slowly but surely coming to an end. Tomorrow's mommy-daughter day, and hopefully, it's a mentally good day. And even if it's not, we can just kind of pull ourselves out of it, and enjoy the day, just her and I. I was hoping to get some good, social interaction for this weekend, but it's very doubtful. Very doubtful. Oh, nice, nice. How was the move? Still tired from moving stuff. Practically did it all myself. Oof, yeah. Not like I have hella stuff though. But still, moving is both like mentally and physically exhausting though. You know, it's not even just like um one or the other. Of course, Caddy would have to be way out of the circle, but that's okay. Wonder boy, what is the secret of your power? Wonder boy, won't you take me far away? Oof, yeah, having to take everything up some stairs. Uh, for me, I will never be able to live in a place that has more than just a couple stairs because of my arthritis. And because, you know, I don't want to be self-reliant on having someone else moving my stuff for me. I have to make sure that wherever I move, it only has like maybe a max of like 5 stairs, because I could carry a bunch of shit up 5 steps. Like that would be too many stairs, like, but you know, just like a handful, bloop, you know, over and over and over again. We could do that. Any more than that, and my arthritis would be all bloop. But see, it might not be too bad, like in a place like this, because it has the flat area where I could just move all my shit in. I just wouldn't bring stuff up the stairs. But that's if we were going off of the design of what this place is. Oh, you know what? Let's go kill one of these Stark dudes. Oh, I love rain. We have we got a little bit of rain, and the sun is actually like we get very mix of like all of the above, rain and sun all in one day. So it's been a little rainy, a little sunny, all around nice. Well, that ain't happening. Alright. Wonder boy, won't you take me far away from the mucky muck? Take my hand, turn us around. Oh yeah. See, I could never live in an apartment. If I have to because of funds or whatever, then so be it. But I prefer to live in a house or a duplex. Just because I don't, it gives me wicked anxiety having that many sort of neighbors. And I've lived in a lot of apartments. Like the last apartment that I lived in was in 2013. And then before I moved here, I lived in a duplex. I lived in a duplex from 2000 October 2013 until February of 2019. So I lived in a duplex for 6 years. The duplex of fakery. I have, you know, great memories from there, but every single memory is fake. So, but that's okay, because we make new memories. That's the best part is, like, a lot of people think, like, oh, you're divorcing, like, that relationship must be, like, the top one getting to me, which that's always going to have, like, a piece of me. You know what I mean? And especially since we do still live with each other. But, nah. Like, I've been over Justin for a long time. Like, I haven't had affection since the first time that we separated, and that was summer of 2016. You know what I mean? So... I'm very happy to not be with that person. And like we never should have gotten married, so that's something that's shitty is like I don't even understand that type of behavior, like how can you just manipulators are an interesting breed of beings. Alright, let's go. Day and night moment. Oh, nice. Only half full. That's what's up. So, we need to make sure that we have a full tank, but we have to start from here. So we just have to get a gas can, or hope we come across a vehicle that has a full tank. Okay, how much is in your tank? 37. Fuck, that is not enough. Okay. And it's right outside the circle, so we just need to find. A car with more gas, or a gas can. How much gas you got? Ooh, that's even worse. Ooh, maybe that truck. Oh, it's got a boot. Fuck. Come on. No gas cans. Or a vehicle that has... Okay, let's see how much some of these have. This one didn't have enough last time, but maybe this time it will have. How much you got? 24? No, I ain't gonna do enough. How much you got? 17? That's even fucking worse. Holy shit. A whole chicken. That's... Oh my god, there's a gas can. Okay, hold on. How much you got in it? 27. Perfect. We about to use this gas can. Come here. Fill this thing all the way up. I'm not gonna need the full tank of gas, but I am not gonna get, like, meters from destination and it fucking do that bullshit again, that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. We gonna get stuck in the fucking storm a little bit? I don't even give no fucks. This is where I went last time, this is where I'm going this time. Up over this way, and then onto the road, and a nice little straightaway. Just gotta go through. I'm like so excited, but also like stupid nervous. Let's concentrate. Cause like we're about to get hit with the storm, but we are okay with that. Cause we see our bridge, we see our destination, and we still have over a half a tank of gas. This is what's up. Hurt me, storm. This is the one time I'm okay with you eating my asshole. Now, it does make it way difficult to see things. Oh, yeah. We're coming in hot. Fuck, I can barely see the road. Yeah. Alright, now we'll just, back her up. We did it. Success. Fuck. It's so hard to see shit in the storm. Oh, it like hurts my eyes a little bit. Oh, fuck. Oh, we need to go. Oh, fuck. Oh. See, you know, one of these times I'd like to have a doggy. But doggies, they take, you know, like, they're more difficult than cats, you know what I mean? Like, cats are, like, fairly easy to take care of. But this will be, like, far in the future, you know what I mean? Like, that's, like, I miss Jerry all the fucking time. He was my kitten that I got when I knew that Naomi was getting older and that she, you know, wasn't gonna live forever. And, you know, then I got pregnant. And there was no way that I could take care of a cat while being pregnant. Like, I just knew that I wouldn't be able to do that. So I got rid of my kitty. There's still Garfield that lives here. And I definitely go and I check on him because he just, you know, pretty much every single time I've gone and check on him, he hasn't had food or water. You know what I mean? Oh, dude, right? Go, Cottontail, go! so not trying to get my asshole eaten, you know what I mean? I'd rather land in this dookie water. It's really not dookie water, it's just mud. And actually, mud water is actually really good for you. Too much fuckery going on there. But we got our kitty thingy, and passed Amber loaded us a bowl. So let's enjoy our bolio. I do want to say thank you to anyone that's been chilling with me. Thank you to Georgia for chilling and chatting. And we've had Mark here, which I'm super glad that Mark of the Wolf has made it to their new homestead and, you know, getting yourself situated. Definitely wishing you all the goodness there. In a vehicle, jump through the flaming ring at Salty Springs. Oh boy. SMG eliminations. Damn, see, I thought so. I knew we had the pistol one, and then I still need to do one more of Stark Robots so we can get our 30k XP right there. Rip the shirt, rough sex, make it hurt, in the garden, all in the dirt, roll around, Georgia Brown. Legs twerked, overworked, underpaid, but don't be afraid. Maybe that girl in your tinker tape. Chocolate, make it. Wait, what? Situated. Oh, yeah. Did I say situated? Yeah, I meant situated. That's what that is. I love that Georgia apparently speaks Cottontale. Yeah, you're, because I was saying that you're situated into your new place. Situated. Yeah. Oh gosh. I'm like slightly embarrassed but also super like in love with the fact that Georgia knew what I was talking about when I said that. But she's like, how does her outfit, one, stay dry, and two, stay clean, right? I feel like they spray themselves. Or it's a simulated sort of thing. So, like, I feel like the Battle Royale is like a VR for your character. So, like, the character's not actually in there because obviously, like, you would die. You know what I mean? So, because it's a simulated situation since it's simulated, that's why like she doesn't get dirty or wet when she's in the water, like their hair stays exactly the same and everything. Yes, like educated, exactly. She's like, I understood. I mean, it's either that either says something that probably says something about both of us, right? Water, I tell ya. Fucking A. Water is like the best libation that you can get ever. Like if you're thirsty, drink some water. But I feel like a little bit of a change in skinnery and a little bit of tokery, which Honestly, I probably should grind some up for future Amber, but I don't feel like doing it right now. I'm like definitely like I'm feeling all sorts of some types of way about things, so we are going to just medicate them away. I hope everyone's having a good Thursday though. Um, I don't like. I'm still feeling lonely, affectionately wise. I think it's just, the realization. And I like it's a couple things. I think with my baby box getting ready to boom is why I'm feeling it more, but also the realization that, I kind of have to move on from the Red Ranger sort of situation because it's more damaging than not. Like my therapist even said, be empathetic to his situation, but guard my own heart. You know what I mean? Um, And that's what I'm going to do. You know what I mean? So, in order to do that, I have to somewhat let myself get over him, which I'm not going to. You know what I mean? It's the sort of thing that I feel like just right now, it's not a good time for us. I do still think that Red Ranger and myself have the connection that could flourish into something more, but he has to want to flourish it. And right now, he's at a place where he can't. He wants to, but he can't. I'm at a place where I can and I want to. So. But at the same time, I'm not just going to sit and wait for someone. You know what I mean? I'm going to continue to go about. And I think that's kind of where I'm at now is that, like, I didn't want to, like, actively flirt with anyone else to see where it could go. You know what I mean? Like, I was content with seeing where that could go, but that's not the case, so. I say alcohol instead of alcohol, right? It's a thing that I think a lot of people do. That putting that like mahal or, like it's just like a lot of any word. You know what I mean? Like like I don't even know. But it's not every word. It's like I don't know how to explain it. Glimmer, sparkle, let a little bit sunshine in. Up with your chinny chin. Give me a grinny grin. I want to watch Charlotte's Web now. This bowl is gonna be great, and you know what? Even if my Saturday is just spent in Club Cottontale, venting about how lonely I am, then so be it. I'm hoping though that we get some kind of interaction for this weekend. I do not know. You know what I mean? These are things that we do not know. So I owe her. I thought I told her. I just ran across Mexico. Fine little thing, says her name's Maria. Gonna wrap her up just like a hot tortilla. Said Colt 45 and 2 zigzags. Baby, that's all we need. We can go to the park after dark. Smoke that tumbleweed. As the marijuana burns, we could take our turn singing them dirty rap songs. Stop to hit the bong like Cheech and Chong. Alright, technology, there we go. Do what I want and not what you want. Ba-ba-da-ba-bow, ba-da-da-bow. Perfect. Yes, yes, yes. I wanted to see, so I was checking the link. When we did actually have 6 Cottontails that came across the link that I shared, a few hours ago when the meeting just started. But get some bunny rabbit bitches giving you some love and blowing out some smoke, letting you know that Amber motherfucking Lewis, we are the Ambers. It's good to meet ya. We are going to get our toke on and then some more game. Just simply enjoying Club Cottontail for everything that it is. I do appreciate Georgia being here and actually chatting with us because getting, making sure that I continue to push myself socially with my friends and everything and, do that sort of normal stuff will be how we, slowly but surely forget about the Red Ranger. And then, hopefully my friends with benefits, my FW Bye, hopefully they're available next weekend when I am down in Vancouver. If not, maybe I can, meet up with someone new. Who knows? We'll just kind of, enjoy life and everything that it has to bring along to us. So a part of enjoying life and everything that it brings is definitely acknowledging when you're feeling a little bit down or whatnots. And, I'm definitely going to use this as a learning experience. And when it comes to especially Red Ranger in particularly, like, and just anyone who wants to actually have a romantic relationship with me, they will show it. And it won't be me just showing it and them never showing it. So I'm just going to keep that in mind and just continue on doing what I normally do. Monday through Thursday, I have the morning and the evening. Friday, it's me from morning till night for the whole day. Saturday morning, depending on when Rainbow's dad gets here, sometimes I get her up in the morning, sometimes he gets here before she gets up. But Saturdays, basically the whole day Saturday, and then Sunday morning and Sunday midday are my time. So I need to utilize that as best as possible for me. Hopefully we have some nice days so I can get away from the house. I always hope to hang out with people, but I'm not mobile, and I am somewhat mobile. Like if for example, me staying down in Vancouver, obviously I have a ride for that. If I had a friend that had hit me up, or if I had hit up a friend, I could have hit up some of my friends, like my friend Nicole, but for her, I have to stay at her family's house, and she's never really available on the weekends because that's when she's working, so it's not really feasible. And my other friends, I have a lot of friends that have kids, and whereas I'm okay hanging out with them and their kids, that's a time when I'm trying to relax, so I don't want, to be around screaming kids when I'm around that all week. So there really isn't that many people that I can hang out with. That's why I've been really trying to utilize and pushing myself, even though it's really hard. A lot of people think it's so easy because I'm extroverted. I seem like I'm so sociable that they can't fathom that it's mind-numbingly torture sometimes to push myself out there, to even have a Club Cottontail meeting, to go, you know what, time to talk to myself on the internet. You know what I mean? Because that's essentially what a Club Cottontail meeting is. Talking to myself until I hopefully have someone else to talk to. And, it's really hard for me to push myself socially. So the little bit that I've been getting cyberly, via the internet or different things like that, that little bit of social interaction is what's been helping me keep going forward. So I have to keep trying to push to get that, but it's still not enough. I need to hang out with people in real life. You know what I mean? I need face-to-face interactions, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll make sure that this weekend is good regardless. Even if and I mainly that'd be nice if it wasn't super rainy, because I will just take some stuff to the park and just chill at the park for a few hours. Read a book, scroll on my phone, just relax in the park. Oh, girl, yeah, you should definitely get that checked. I could be, you know what I mean? Definitely. Before we spark this, because I don't have any water and I'm already kind of thirsty, we need to go refill our water. So I will be right back. Now, Moose, Rainbow's father, aka my ex, aka my roommate, he has to go to work early. So when Rainbow goes down for nap, he'll be bringing in the monitor in here. So even though it's Thursday, we'll still be ending this meeting probably around 3:30, maybe 4 o'clock, and it's 1:34 right now. So I will be right back. Welcome back, Amber. Let's do our best to just... because there's nothing we can do. Hasn't even been a week. Oh well. Just gotta stay the course on everything that we are doing and hope that sooner rather than later. Right now I'm just waiting to hear from Social Security. I have to go on, they send you to doctors, so I'm waiting on that visit. But I'm hopeful that, like this time or by the end of next year, um, my SSD goes through, so then, and hopefully it's enough to where I can like get like a little one bedroom, something for me and my daughter, like where, essentially I just put all my money and I would budget it. I'd have a very distinct budget, like this is how much my rent is, so I need to have this times 12 put aside because I plan everything for the fiscal year, because I could try to find like odds and ends, things like here, like if I know how much my rent is and my electricity and stuff like that is going to be for a year, that's what I need to have, right? And then everything else, obviously I'll have to have like food stamps and stuff like that, but that is what it is. But for now, can't do any of that. That's like almost thinking too far in the future, but thinking about what I'm going to have established for myself once I'm out of here is what helps me, because like, we don't have enough interaction with friends in real life to get away from it. And then, I have like cyberly, but I don't really get that much cyber social interaction. Like my top places of getting chats is like a group chat that basically I'm still just talking to myself, and then here in Club Kottontale, which is still just me talking to myself. So it's a lot of me talking to myself. So I feel like crying right now. I really hope we do what we can for Saturday. But then I'm even worried about Saturday because, I mean, if that sort of thing happens on a daily, when I worry when, like, I'm not there, like, what is going on, like, oh, well. Hopefully we get some more consistent conversation for this meeting, because this meeting will help me get through the rest of today and tomorrow. And then definitely tomorrow, probably during her nap, I'll have a little meeting. And then unless I can get someone to hang out with me Friday night, which I always hope to get someone to come visit me Friday night. Um, if not, we'll come to Club Cottontail. We won't stop. Exactly. Ugh, don't cry. There's no point in that. You feel like it's like you feel like crying because you're defeated. You know what I mean? Like, that's okay. We won't though. Which I'm really glad that I didn't let Amber Jr. see exactly what I was feeling when I went out there. You know what I mean? And I wanted to check her diaper because it looked a little plump, but if I had done that, he would have just gotten mad, and it's just, it is what it is. Do what we must so then we can go forward and just use it for knowledge in the next time. Oh, gosh, it's beautiful outside. Would be nice if I had someone to talk to. But we only have lurkers right now. Just a prime example of, that people don't want to talk to someone. They'd rather just watch for whatever reason. You know what I mean? But I do appreciate the shit ton of opinions. I'm kind of flabbergasted, honestly. Like, is it the title? We Are Amber. It's our wham. It's the wham title, isn't it? The We Are Amber moist maker. That's what got us those 5 opinions, and all for Cottontale. No dick. I mean, I like dick. If I could, I would leave the dick. Like, I appreciate it though. Those 5 opinions, they genuinely put a smile on my face, and I appreciate it. But I would appreciate more actually having people to talk to. So. I find that people only want to talk to me when I'm feeling chatty with me, myself, and I. And it's like when I'm chatty with me, myself, and I, it's usually because I'm forcing it. You know what I mean? I'm so depleted of social interaction that I talk to myself. And I feel no shame in that. You know what I mean? I am my own best company. Oh, no worry, mens. I already figured that you were, you know what I mean? Like, people who I've interacted with before, you know what I mean? I know how they kind of, it's kind of like Wheels. Whenever he tunes in, he's more of a lurker sort of thing. Never apologize, Mark, especially not for, token up. Whether it's recreationally or medically, cheers. And why not? Question mark, exclamation point. I talk to myself all the time. Why not what? I don't like talking to myself, man. I only have myself to talk to. I don't have other people to talk to. Like, you get bored of talking to yourself. Plus, most of the Ambers, especially on a day like today where I'm mentally low, like, most of the Ambers have something negative to say. You know what I mean? Like, on a day where I'm already feeling some type of way, they're just going to add to it and list all the reasons of why I'm unlovable. You know what I mean? So I don't want to sit and talk to myself. I don't want to sit, and especially when, I step out there, I typed it. Anyone that was here and they saw me type it, you know what I mean? They saw that. So it's like, it's so funny as Club Cottontale has always been a place for me to be 100% myself. It's never really been an escape because it's a place that's triggering. Like, doing a live stream is a very triggering thing for me, but I use that trigger to desensitize myself, right? But lately, it's been an escape from my real life, and that's something that's super weird for me. You know what I mean? I'm not saying to not talk to yourself. I'm saying that's all I have, man. I think you're kind of missing the point. I have multiple personalities, and a lot of those personalities pop up because I had lack of social interaction. Because I'm an extrovert who never had someone to talk to. Because no one ever wanted to be my friend. So I made friends inside my own head. It is not a fun existence. I'm not talking about an inner monologue. Everyone has that inner monologue that they talk to themselves. I can I have had my inner monologue conversations. These are not inner monologue conversations. I have had, just in this meeting alone, quite a few conversations with the other Ambers. Hence the title, We Are Amber. A lot of people, they don't seem to understand when I put we, or I talking about myself, talking about we. They seem to think I'm talking about like Club Cottontale or some shit like that. But in fact, I just feel more comfortable saying we because most of the time I don't feel like an I. I feel like a we. And and even then, it's a we with 2 eyes. Club Cottontale is the place where I can come and just let it all out, let it all be, and then hopefully get some more interactions elsewhere. Most of the time, the only thing that's guaranteed from Club Cottontale is that it's going to trigger me and I'm going to desensitize myself. Ergo, I evolve, which is moist as a motherfucker. So it's going to be moist. That is the only guaranteed from a Club Cottontail meeting. Everything else is just extra. And I always hope for the extra. I always hope to actually get a conversation, albeit whatever sort of conversation, because I just, I'm very lacking in the social interaction. You know what I mean? And, my life consists a lot of like this sort of thing happening where I just wish that I could take my daughter and we could just leave. Or I wish that I could just kick him out, you know? But I just have to bite the bullet, you know what I mean? There's literally nothing I can do about the fact that, like, for the 100th time, I went out and, find my daughter. Like, the only reason she wasn't, in the kitchen doing something that she wasn't is because he was laying on the kitchen floor. So she was sitting in the living room, but she could have been upstairs. You know what I mean? Either way, he was asleep. You're not supposed to fall asleep when you're watching your child, especially not a 2-year-old. She literally, today, is 2 years and 3 months old. She is a little kid. She is a baby. So it's like, that just happened. Like, obviously, maybe some people don't read, but, Aw, dude. I have tons of stuff that will never get hooked up. They just sit in a tote. My Wii, my PlayStation 3, my PlayStation 2. But no, instead of saying me, I definitely put me. And instead of saying we, I'll do we. Oh, man. That was not what I needed, though. Like, I handled it so well. But, like, I just... Like, how difficult is it to not fall asleep when watching your kid? You know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand that sort of behavior. Because if he was tired, then all he had to do was say something. Then guess what? As much as I did not like it, I would have just bit the bullet and I would have done the midday stuff. You know what I mean? Because I'd rather me be watching my daughter and might be a little bit grumpy versus him being happy and awake part of the time and then asleep the majority of the time. Like, I don't even know if he's awake right now. You know what I mean? Like, I know that she's supposed to go down for her nap in like 20 minutes. You know what I mean? And he's supposed to knock and give me the baby monitor. I'm having so much anxiety. My chest hurts. I feel like crying. It's just, it's shitty. It's so shitty. I really would never wish this existence on someone else. And then what's more shitty about this, you guys, is that I have been trying to actively date, and there's only been a few people whom I've actually told them more about my life, and then they still don't give me the common courtesy. So I'm like telling, this person about my life, and then they're still, just shrugging it off. But that just means that they weren't, meant to be that person. So hopefully the next person that I allow in, romantically more than just casually, hopefully, they're actually someone who gives me love and affection and doesn't just take it. Well, that's a no-brainer, Mark. We're talking about a person who's a manipulator. Everything they did was because they thought I wanted it. I already had this discussion with his mother. I'm pretty sure only reason he said yes to me when I proposed to him because he thought that's what I wanted, and the only reason he agreed to have a child is because he thought that's what I wanted. I already have no doubt in my mind that he didn't want a kid. I'm just glad that I told, his parents, you know what I mean? Like, And what's really sad is that he seems to think that that's me tattletelling. He literally said that because just the other day I found him sleeping. And instead of talking to him, like this time around, like I was going into the kitchen to get water, so I had to step over him anyways. You know what I mean? But I didn't say anything. You know what I mean? The only thing that I said was, because it was 1:30 when I went out there, is I looked at Rainbow and I was like, in 45 minutes is your nap. That's the only thing that I said, and then I just left. You know what I mean? Because there was no point in me even talking to him. Because this is the millionth time that this has happened. Like, it's going to make me cry. Because it's... And the worst part about it, you guys, is that he seems to think that's me caring about him. I don't give a fuck about him, but it's my child. You know what I mean? And he seems to think that I'm gonna struggle when it's just me taking care of her. Like, literally 6 days a week, I won't have this little bit of me time where he's watching his daughter. You know what I mean? It will just be me. And sure, yeah, I'll be exhausted, but I'll also not be exhausted because I'll be reaching out to other people. I'll be having play dates with other kids. I will have people who will be helping me. You know what I mean? Because I'm not going to be manipulated and secluded in a place where it's just me and my mental abuser. You know what I mean? It's just, it's so shitty. I really can't. I look forward to the fact that he works early. Like, honestly, I don't think that he works early. I think that he's been using that as an excuse to go do something else, which is whatever. Like, if he wants to live his life, continue to lie about things, it is what it is. I'm just glad that, I'm really proud of myself for last Thursday. I really am. Because I don't know, it was at that moment that I officially made somewhat the manipulation to stop. You know what I mean? Um, Otherwise, it could have just continued to go on. I still can't believe that like they thought that we were working on our marriage. Like when I told them, I was like, I tried after we separated, and I explained to them, I was like, we separated in the end of July. July 19th of 2019 is when we separated. From July 20th till October 31st of 2019 is when we were trying. I was trying, he was not. But that's because, he all fake. Anyways, they did not know that we were not no longer trying. I was like, November 1st, I was officially like, nope, like, we're done, like, we're never ever getting back together sort of thing. Like, I just, it's flabbergasting to me that they didn't know, but at the same time, it's not, because I was stupid to think that this person who is a known pathological liar is going to tell the truth. You know what I mean? I'm just glad that I like, most people don't do that. Most people just continue to let their abuser abuse them. You know what I mean? And, like, it hurts my chest just thinking about it, because I was petrified, and I even told them, like, his mom, when she's crying at me, like, I was, like, scared. You know what I mean? Like, I was scared that you guys hated me, like, and then, I was just telling them everything, because I'm a very truthful person, and that's one thing that will reign true, you guys, is your truth. So that's, I talk about it all the time, that, like, that's how I live my life, just following rules, laws, regulations that I have to, and then just doing whatever the fuck I want to, because life is really fucking hard for everyone, and there's going to be people out there who, for some reason, want to make your life harder. I have no idea why. I have no idea why. I'm not one of them. That's especially why I don't understand why they exist, but they exist. I know, because I married one. And I can't wait until, like, everything is finalized and donezo. Like, unfortunately, I'm almost at, I have a number for a attorney, but they won't, I'm pretty sure anyways. I don't know, because I have to call, but they're not going to be able to do it pro bono. Like, I don't have any money to pay them. Not until, like, if you were to win it, I imagine they could then get money then. I don't know how all that works. You know what I mean? I don't know how any of this works. When I got married, I didn't think I'd get divorced. I knew there was a possibility, because that's how life is. Nothing is a guarantee. It's all probabilities. Probably yes, probably no. I don't know. You know what I mean? That's how life is. But I definitely didn't think it was on the spectrum that I would probably get divorced. I was like, I'd probably stay married for the rest of my conceivable life. I thought I would have one and only one marriage, but and I may not even have two marriages. I may never get married again. Although I would like to get married again. That's a definitely like sometime in the future, you know. Realistically, I have like a boyfriend or a girlfriend that like things are nice and you know, it eventually heads that way. Like I don't know. Like a lot of people seem to think that people who want to get married, it's like that I want to be instantly married and it's like, no. I no. Like if anything, my first marriage taught me that I want to take it even slower than I thought I already was taking it. Like that's something that terrifies me the most. Is people are always talking about like, oh, you know, I found love when I wasn't trying to. That's how I found Moose. That was literally my love story. Like it was too perfect. It really was. Only just down to the fact that like he never wanted to communicate. You know what I mean? But that's like a really bad one. Not being able to communicate and lying. Not being able to, you know what I mean? Like you can't be honest and talk about it. You can't have a well working relationship in any sort of case, which is so crazy that the universe has given that person a girlfriend. A girlfriend who dropped him food off. You know what I mean? Like, that's something else that blows my mind, is that he made a stop before coming home and then is falling asleep when he's supposed to be watching his daughter. Like, you had time to get food from your girlfriend, but you don't have time to not fall asleep while you're watching your kid. Awesome. It's nice to have you here, Georgia. How are the guinea pigs doing? Oh, fuck. One's named Luna, right? Shit. I don't remember. I don't remember. I know that there's two of them. And then you were going to be getting a hamster, I believe, when you get into the bigger room. Man. Oh, he's awake. I heard a Junior because she's obviously doing something that he doesn't want her to do or he thinks that she's not supposed to do. I don't even know. See, and that's something else is like I can't wait until we're in separate households because we parent differently. Um I know that my parenting style is strict but also very good because it's what she's had majority of the time. Like my daughter has good habits. You know what I mean? Um, I don't know. You know what I mean? I've heard the horror stories. Like the one and only time she's played with her poop was on his watch. So I mean, but every parent has something. You know what I mean? Like she's hit her face on things. She's gotten bruises and scratches with me. Like things are gonna happen. But what worries me is that like like when she has a bump on her face, I know where that bump came from because I saw it happen. You know what I mean? Whereas like he's asleep. You know what I mean? I have horror stories, you guys. Some that, you know, are literally the sort of thing like I've thought about like taking a picture. You know what I mean? Because I need it for documentation. And then I'm like, I'm not that type of human being. And then a part of me is like, take a picture so you can show your friends, like, holy shit, you're thinking about having kids? This. And then show them a picture of my living room covered in baby powder and just like toys everywhere covered in baby powder. Just like absolute chaos. You know what I mean? And that shit never happens with me because I'm watching. You know what I mean? Like has she grabbed the baby powder before on my watch? Sure. I've watched her like she'll start climbing on something and then pull it down, you know what I mean? But I don't I don't fall asleep. And what really is fucked up is he literally has set a timer on his phone because I've been out there when it goes off. And it's always set for right around like the 2:15 mark. You know what I mean? Because that's generally around her bedtime. But how her bedtime works, you guys, is that it's between 2 and 2:30 because you have to like be watching her to see how she's gearing around it. There's no way that she was getting tired anytime, and that's probably why he struggles. He always says that like he has trouble putting her down for a nap, and it's probably because you're not paying attention to her. You're not giving her any attention.